So you already know we had to do it. We'll go ahead and use the MP7 now. I'm also using the wonky outfit. I got both of the Valentine's ones. I'm actually really happy I was able to get enough credits because I love the mask, and the wonky outfit looks really cool too. So I did buy this one as well, which is also cool because I feel like the pink on this is way too bright. But at the same time, it matches the mask, so I still use this. But other than that, the hands are the exact same. So if you already have one or the other, I wouldn't necessarily recommend buying it, just because it doesn't look any different from like this point of view. But yeah, so let me make sure. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so we'll use the MP7. It's really good. I don't have any attachments for it yet, though, but so I'm kind of like biased. I don't want to say biased, but it's really nice that I can use it though outside a gun game. Because that was the only times I could use it before that. I really like the MP7, but I will say I do think it takes way too long to actually unlock it. What was that? That was a 4K straight off the start. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But there's not really anything that you could like see it like for SMG. It has like no recoil in this game, straight off, no attachments. So it's like the other thing that you would really want, maybe it's like an extended lightweight sleight of hand, really. And I could honestly just use this exactly no attachments and be happy if I honestly just put on sleight of hand or lightweight and just left it exactly as it is. I would actually put a monolithic on this for sure, just because, you know, SMGs obviously their weak point is long range, so I always try and balance mobility and like long range. Well, I guess mid range, you know, I don't really like to ever fight at long range, just because this game in general, there's not really any weapons besides like a sniper, in my opinion anyway, that's like that good at long range. The M4 is decent, but yeah. And by long range, I mean like, you know, like almost from like here to like there. You know, from here to there. And I consider mid-range like, hang on. I consider mid-range like from here to there. For me, that's like mid-range, maybe to that red post. And then long range is like from here all the way to like the end where you can just barely see the rock. Just is what I mean by long range. So I always try and build all my weapons for at least like close to mid-range, my builds. I just think mid-range is where you want to be at. Because it's very rare that you'll get like situations where you need long range. So yeah, but anyways, let's just go ahead and get some gameplay footage, I guess. It's also not that often where I would recommend a weapon to want to use the iron sights with. But this is another one that I just feel like red dots and other ones like that are a waste of attachment slots that could like benefit you so much greater with something else. But I love this weapon's iron sights as well. So I'm gonna always use the iron sights with it 100%. Not even a question. Like the Vector, I'm not a fan of the Vector iron sights at all with their default skin, but that's why I bought the Legendary. I mean, the Vector irons aren't terrible, but they're just pretty restrictive as a whole, compared to something like this anyway. But I don't like, I would never like, I still would use the irons on the Vector if I did, and I did until I actually got the Legendary. But I just think that, for example, the defaults on the Vector compared to something like this are just not that good. So yeah, that's my opinion, of course. Some people I'm sure love the Vector Irons defaults, but yeah, those two of them I couldn't do too much there. I'm really confused as to why they're all like on the roof in this. That's really not something that happens too often. Oh, come on, man. I'm just getting owned on like spawns. I say the roof, like whatever you want to call it, like this thing, the high ground. And the MP7 isn't really a weapon that's good at, like I said, longer range engagement. That's kind of where we're getting screwed. But they're also sticking together. Oh, see, like that, they're all just sitting up there. And then I get hit in the back, okay. It's a little bit kind of like dumb how they're playing it. I mean, it's working. I mean, it's not working for them because we're winning apparently by over 30. But it's working in my sense of we're dying a lot. Alright, we got a little 2K going there. Not that a 2K is anything crazy, but okay, we want a 3 streak, 4 maybe. Okay, keep it going. This is where we get the comeback now. I'm gonna play a little passive. I think they will spawn back here, so I don't want to be What? Okay, I mean, I guess like an AK-47 if. He must have, like, all that must have been headshots every time, because I swear I died in, like, one hit there. But, yeah, I don't think I did terrible there, right? No, I mean, I consider anything above 2KD decent, so. Let's see if we got anything worthwhile. An unfolded grip. I mean, there's literally no cons to that, so we'll put it on. I would use the laser, but the very first one gives you off, like, a flashlight when you use it, so we're not going to put that on there. Go Soviet Square, please. I would rather play Runoff at least than the other one. So that's not